Now I'm literally doing this topic because somebody the other day was like, yo, that Rolex looks fire. And I was like, fam, this is not a Rolex. And I've come to figure that this watch brand has a very polarizing effect on the watch community. Like, I am not one who's supposed to be anywhere near the watch community, because these dudes, when they're watch invested, they are like, yo, this is a fucking 72 8.385 from 1966 when the hieroglyphic era. Fam, I don't know none of that shit. So I have no place or position to play in the watch YouTube space. What I can tell you is that although I'm a few tacos short of a combination plate, or as I would like to put it, a few ecstasy pills away from a dope ass rave, I can tell you this looks dope, this has lasted, and this is what this situation is in my personal opinion. So let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you on to my 2 Rolex homages.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Listen, morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Now, the watch brand is Invicta. Now, Invicta, if you don't know, has a large cult following and is known for either producing some monstrosity watches that are like 70 millimeters huge, that looks like a big ass cock ring on your wrist, or replicating the actual frame or structure of a watch. But it's more of an homage piece because at the end of the day, it's an Invicta, and it's not Invicta trying to be Rolex, more so Invicta taking maybe platform ideas from other watch brands. Now, I do have 2 of them because, truth be told, I didn't always have money. I've been broke for a very, 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 very long time, and truth be told, I still continue to be broke. So these are 2 Invicta watches. They're both stainless, but only one is dipped in gold, and they're both Rolex homages, and one of them I got a compliment on. So I decided, let me show you guys and maybe introduce y'all to the world of Invicta, or give you my perspective if these shits is okay or they trash. So here they are. These are my 2 Rolex inspired watches. This is my Invicta 8926 Pro Diver, aka Rolex Submariner homage, and my gold plated Invicta Speedway, which is an homage to the Rolex Daytona. Now, I've had both of these watches over 7 years. This one is an automatic and it has a clear back. I don't know if you could see it on camera. There you go, you move it around. Pendulum swings around, or you could just rotate. So this one being an homage to the Rolex Submariner, I've always loved the Rolex Submariner basic bitch look. I mean, let's be clear. The Rolex Submariner is a staple piece in every gentleman's collection, but it's far, far, far from the most stylish watch or most technologically advanced, etc., etc. And I'm sure a ton of people will disagree with me, especially the watch people. But I love the aesthetic look, and I think it's a great Rolex to own in anybody's collection. Clearly, those watches, even on the secondhand market, especially nowadays, run anywhere from like $6,800 up, depending what year if you go with some retro shit. So this was the closest that I was gonna be able to get at that time to that look. And it was automatic, and honestly, it just holds up super fucking well. Again, 7 years, the band has scuffs, scrapes, there's no dings, the glass is still holding up strong, there's no scratches. It does get a little foggy, so sometimes you gotta titty scrub it. I think it's a very nice, good looking watch. Again, it stands the test of time. I wore this shit a lot. Back in the day, I used to beat the piss out of this watch and wear it all the way up and down with massive amount of pride. I mean, again, some people just absolutely hate Invicta watches, and other people just live and die and have like 100 of these. Because realistically speaking, this very well constructed watch, as far as the basic person who just wants a nice, cool looking watch that'll last, under $100, and you can still find it for under $100, and it just looks good. I mean, I'll show you what it looks like on wrist, and you guys determine. If you're a watch snob, you probably will hate these, but me, I don't give a shit. That wrist profile don't look bad at all, fam. I mean, listen, you could talk to somebody all classy, like, yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got 4 kids. Nah, I don't take care of none. Nah, we good. Where you going, miss? But the one that I got the compliment on, Speedway, aka Faux Daytona. Now, everybody sees it on wrist and nobody can see the stainless steel drop right here. This is a very pretty watch. I think it's very nice looking. It's a little bit gaudy. Some people don't like the all gold look, and that's fine, I get it. I mean, wrist profile on this shit looks pretty fucking solid. This has also been around for 7 years, and this one was also, I think, 80 bucks, 70 bucks back then. I have a great aesthetic look, and I just figured, let me show you guys different affordable options. I could front this shit with my gold pieces, and it'll just look dope if I'm trying to go for that route. Again, flex how you wanna flex, rock what you can afford. Like me, I was working my way up to maybe obtaining the original version of these homage pieces. So act as if, I'm acting as if I'm gonna be able to obtain a solid gold Daytona one day, someday in the future. So I just decided to show you both of my Invicta watches and get your feedback. Do you guys like Invicta? You ever heard of Invicta? Do you give 3 fucks about Invicta and thinks it's just, you know, Asian garbage? You guys let me know. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, the biggest in the game. Smooches.
CUBAKNOW, what's fresh, who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. CUBAKNOW.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tag when it's time to call back. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.